Germany, 1945. Truett Hudson, a civilian advisor to the U.S. Army, discovered a secret laboratory of Dr. Nathaniel Eastig's in a Nazi concentration camp. Hudson continued and elaborated on Eastig's research and experiments. Hearing this information, the U.S. government had started a secret project called the Weapon Plus program. Nicknamed Professor Thornton, Hudson was recruited to this program to design and create super soldiers that could be used by the military. Over the years, the Weapon Plus program would see many of changes and none for the better. One of those changes was the Weapon X program that experimented on mutants, most notably Wolverine. Later, however, the Weapon X program branched off into other fields, experimenting on a number of test subjects such as Sabretooth. Eventually, the program was shut down and became part of the Canadian government known as Department K. Deadpool, who was Weapon X reject, was created by Department K. The facility, a civilian project, connections with the military's Weapon X program, would eventually create X-23, a female clone of Wolverine created by using the genetic material salvaged from the original project. Present day, the subjects of the Weapon X program have all of a sudden turned on their fellow mutants. Professor Charles Xavier believes it's an old hidden implant that has been triggered for some mysterious reason. He sent out the team of the New Mutants to subdue the Weapon X team before they can follow through with these new orders of eradicating all mutants. Find out what happens next in this episode of Battle Report.
All right, guys, welcome back to this 18 threat Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like, subscribe, notification button. It really does help the channel grow. And I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. I'm also teamed up in the local game store, Recess Games. Click their link below. Go into their e-store, buy anything in the store. It does not have to be MCP related. However, there's a lot of stuff coming out over the next few months. So, and Recess gets them on time. You'll save 10%. Go up in the promo code MONSTER. I think you have to type it in up in the corner. All caps, MONSTER. Save 10% on your purchase. So ship all over the country, including Canada. So if you are not getting them on time, which this AMG seems to fix that problem, but if you're not getting them on time, at least the 10% will cancel out the shipping for the most part. But again, I always believe in supporting your local game stores. But if you don't have a local game store, please use mine. With all that being said, let's get into the list. As you saw in the thumbnail, we have two new factions that are just being released today. We have Weapon X and we have New Mutants. So I'm going to be playing the Mutants. Here is my 5 New Mutants. We have Magic. We have we have Cable, Sunspot, Katie Pride, or Shadowcat, and Warlock. All my cards are going to be new cards that I'm playing through. They came with the New Mutants part of it. So obviously, New Mutants Leadership, which will be on Magic. Tomorrow, Soldier Self-Help is actually a Warlock card. Surviving the Night, and then we have Practice Round. So that's going to be my cards. We have 18 threat, and let's go take a look at Weapon X. All right, guys, before we get into it, Josh is back.
Hey, guys.
All right, Josh, what'd you bring today?
All right, we're bringing Weapon X today. So I have the new Weapon X with us, also the new Maverick in the back, and some classic guys. We have Sabretooth, Savage Predator, Deadpool, X-23, and Honey Badger. Cards, we have some Implanted Memories and Weapon Stash. Those are both the new ones. Then we have Are You Sure You Want to Remember, Brace for Impact, and Patch Up Just in Case.
Wonder why I brought Brace for Impact.
Well, I don't know. That throws over there.
Had nothing to do with Cable.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be back with the mission and deployment. All right, guys, we are back with the mission and the deployment. So the mission we are going to play is Montesi Formula Found, which is an 18 threat. Basically, if you grab one of these red objectives, you can use the Mystic Beam if you want to, which is this attack, and also Mutant Madmen. So it's a pay to flip. You roll your defensive dice, hit crit or wild. You do get to control the blues that are represented over there. I'm going to be the blue player. Josh is going to be the red player. Take a look at the board. You guys have seen all this terrain before. So we have the comic book shop, Meek Mark, and Josie's are all going to be 5s. We have the grocery store, comic book shop, Daily Grind, and the Daily Bugle are going to be 3s. Truck is going to be a 4. All the cars are going to be 2s. This is a 2. Dumpster is a 2. Roxon's is a 4. Everything else on the board is going to be 1s, light post, all that, all the little stuff. And then we have this billboard here, which is going to be a 17, so you cannot throw it. DL 318. He is a new member, so I appreciate you becoming a member, DL. I don't know if you signed up because of Marvel or because of 40K, so I did give the shout out on the 40K channel last Bat Wrap a couple days ago. I'm going to also give it to you on this one just because I'm not sure which one made you initiate the membership, but I do appreciate it. I do these for subscribers and members. If you are a subscriber or a member and you leave a comment into the comments saying hi, correct us politely on the rules, just say anything in general, what I'll do is I'll put your name in a hat. Then we'll pull it out for every Bat Wrap MCP or 40K, and I will give you a shout out on the channel. I'll customize it, put your name on it. Just my way of saying thank you for supporting the channel. If you become a member, starts at 99 cents. I don't keep anything behind the paywall. I try real hard not to as I go on. You will actually receive this as a gift from me. I will send it to you. So DL, if you're watching, you want this billboard, I'll actually make you a new one because this one's recycled. Let me know. We'll hook up and then I'll send it out to you. So that's for members. So that's kind of what we got going on with that. So DL, thank you. All right. So I did have priority. Let's real quick go over the New Mutants card. And we got another card over there we got to go over. So New Mutants leadership card, it gets put on Magic. And basically, it's if a character gets attacked, for example, if he attacks Magic, and Cable is within 3, I can spend 1, and the Cable gets to move within 1 of the target character. So we could be able to move Cable over that way. That goes on Magic, and that goes on anybody. Josh, you have a card as well.
Yes, we're playing Are You Sure You Want to Remember?
Did that come with the new ones?
No, so this is actually the Weapon X leadership card. So this would have come with the bonus pack of Sabretooth, Savage Predator, and Logan, the Wolverine. But what this does is I have to choose either Laura Kinney, X-23, or a version of James Logan Howlett to be my leader. In this case, we'll choose X-23. She is now given 3 tokens. When an allied Weapon X member is targeted by an attack, they may use one of these tokens to roll 2 additional defense dice. If they suffer no damage from the attack, they then get a short move toward the attacker. Right. She can get new tokens when an allied character is dazed or KO'd.
All right, sounds good. And I am first. I did win the priority. The question is, do I want Kitty Pryde to run all the way up there and get that? That's the question I have.
You can pass, too.
I could pass. Kitty does not have fight. So we will move her up here as far as I can against that wall. On my second action, we will move her up. And what I want to do is keep her range at least 1 out of that. So just enough I can pick that up. And Kitty is done.
Oh, yeah. Just in case you get silly. Move X-23 over here. She is going to pay. She will pick up a cure. But she's not going to hang out here for too long. Let's see. She's just going to end up way back here a little bit.
Just in case I get silly.
Well, yeah, just in case. So I'm going to measure for. All right, so she's going to be outside of Kitty. So that way,
okay,
got to get up at least past Kitty to get within 3.
And just so everybody knows, Kitty does have stealth. So
Yes.
all right. So I guess then what we'll do is I don't think I want to activate Cable yet. I guess what we're gonna do is activate Warlock. Now we'll activate Warlock. So he's gonna jump up above this car. He will try to flip that. So I'll roll my 3 defensive dice. And he does. Hit critical wild. I'm going to represent by these little tokens. And then for a second activation, I think we're just going to do is move him. I think I'm just going to move him over a little bit. Just to get behind this light post so I get a little bit of cover. You know what? We'll just keep him right in there, just in case you decide to get crazy and come all the way down to my end of the my end of the table.
What? No, we'll never do that.
I don't know if that's an option for you, but we're going to make sure it's not.
Come on to here. I'm going to guess you're outside of 3. Yeah. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to pay to flip here. 3. He does.
It does pretty easily.
I'll have to get a marker. And then I think what we're going to end up doing, unless he's just going to kind of do about the same thing and come up here and grab.
Get some cover.
Check out the daily news. See what's going on.
Make a phone call.
Cover.
Yeah, make a phone call.
I'll get a token for that objective.
All right, and then I'm going to move Magic. Essentially, just do the same thing with Magic. I'm going to bounce her down here and put her on that. I'll roll her 3 defensive dice. And I did get it. Here, let me show the camera. I did get a hit. So we'll put that here. And then I think we'll do the same thing. I think what we're going to do is just move Magic. We're just going to move Magic over a little bit. Maybe we'll just move her over a little bit. We'll put her there, and we'll be done.
Alright, just gonna take Sabretooth. He's size 3, so he gets to run up on the size 3 building. So that's why these are size 3 buildings. He's just gonna come up here, get ready for next turn, give Kitty a good high 5.
Say hi.
Get ready to play.
All right, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to have to go in a little bit too close for my comfort with Sabretooth. So we will spend 2 from Cable, I think. Are these mine?
Yes.
Within 5. I mean, he is within 5, so. Yeah, we'll spend 2. We'll body slide him up. Just enough to can get in a little bit more. And then I'm going to go into Sabretooth Rare with a plasma rifle. Okay. That's going to be 5 dice.
Okay. He is going to try and remember.
All right. And what does that do?
That gives him 2 additional defense.
Gotcha. All right, so I just need a wild to incinerate. I got the wild off. I did get a crit, so let me explode that crit. That was a shield. So I got 3.
Looks like I'm only saving 1. I'm going to take 2.
All right, take 2, and we'll be incinerated.
Yeah. So 2.
And then we are going to do that again.
Okay, yeah, I will also pay again.
5 dice. Can't incinerate you twice, so that was horrible. Not even need to roll.
Well, I will, because if I take 0 damage, which I do, I get an S move towards you.
All right, cool.
So I'm just going to come right down here.
All right, and then okay, we'll spend this 1. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spend 2. I'm going to toss this car with a mega threat level, and I'm gonna throw it at Sabretooth. All right.
Dodge 2. He's
2.
good.
All right, he's good. And then Cable's done.
Okay. We'll do our other exciting one here. Deadpool.
This is very exciting, man.
Deadpool will pay 1. He's gonna try to flip. He does.
Easily.
And he's not gonna tell or anything. Don't worry about Mr. Pool.
All right, guess we'll activate Sunspot since he's the one I have left. What do you have left? You have 2.
Wolverine and Honey Badger. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll take. We'll do Sunspot, and we will just move him up to right here. He's got a medium move, so we're just gonna get him here so I can get within range of that one objective. I will get a flare token. So every time Sunspot moves, he gets a flare token. It's from flare state. So, and flare tokens are going to be important for Sunspot. So we'll kind of make sure that you understand what's happening. So then we're going to do UV strike onto Sabretooth there. It is going to be 5 dice energy, and there's some conditions. These mine?
Yes.
No, those are yours.
No, those are. Yeah.
These are yours. 5 dice energy.
Okay. He'll use his other remember.
I might use one of the flare tokens to add another dice onto this. How many dice are you rolling?
I'm rolling 5 now.
All right. So let me just read this. All right. So I'm going to spend this 1 flare token, just so you guys can see it right off the bat. He has this power called Thermokinetic. You spend the flare token, and you add the amount of dice spent for the flare tokens you spend. That was English, I swear. So you add for how many flare tokens you spend, you add that amount of dice, and then if damage is dealt, then you would get incinerate. But he's already incinerated, so we're okay with that. So I'm looking for damage, but I am also looking for some Ooh. I did get it off. It's the Sunflare, I think it's called. All right, so these come out. So we got, it looks like 6 of them.
1 crit. He's going to block 3. Take 3.
Take 3. And I did get the condition off. So I'm going to take 3 there. And then it's something called Heating Up, which it's a crit and a wild. Or a wild and a hit, and then in this character will gain another flare token. And I'm going to spend 1, and then pick this up, which is going to be that, and then I think and I think he's going to be done because I'm out of flare tokens.
Okay. We are just going to basically move Honey Badger up. And she's just going to sneak right in. Oh, she's not going to fit very good in there. She'll come over here and hide.
What's her ankle biter thing? Which has to be within 2 or
I believe it's within 1 inch.
Okay.
For ankle biter.
And then next, the Weapon X.
We're not telling at all. Pay no mind to the guy running down the street.
All right.
That's it for me.
All right. So at the end of turn 1, I have 2 of the books, and I have 2 of the blues of the man traps. So it's going to be 4. You have what?
I have 1 book and 2 of the points, so 3.
All right. We'll go to round 1. I'm sorry, round 2, and we will do the Mutant Madmen stuff off camera. I don't think we actually have to worry about it because there's no one within 2 of anything. So we will be back after the power up. We are back after the power up phase. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Cable. We're going to first go into Sabretooth. He just got way too comfortable up here. So we are going to plasma rifle which is going to be 5 dice energy. What's he rolling?
Just 2 with Incinerate.
With Incinerate? All right. 5 dice energy. So just 2.
Okay. Come on, Sabretooth. He saves one.
All right, takes 1.
It's 1.
Again, not excitingly. And we're going to do it again. Because that was a little bit of a whiff right there. So, again, Cable going into Sabretooth. 2 again.
Okay. Come on, Sabretooth. You can do it.
Oh.
Well, he takes 1 more.
What's he down to?
He's got 1 left.
All right, well, I guess what I'm going to do is he's got 1 left.
Yeah, he's got 1 left.
It's kind of stupid to throw a building at him. But we're doing it. So I'm going to spend 3. And I know you're going to brace, so...
Yeah. There's, with this pile of power and the sitting on 1, yeah, you will go ahead and completely fish out brace for impact.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to move this up here. We'll take this off here. We'll put Kitty right back here. Oh, forgot to mention, guys.
Say, all of a sudden,
Stan Lee was on the man, the myth, the legend himself, Stan Lee. He is not throwable.
Right, yeah, he's not interactable.
Stan Lee is a bit considered a 100 threat. He cannot be thrown. Stan Lee is a memorial that would not be thrown. All right, so brace for impact was used. Sabretooth and Cable is officially done.
Okay, well, that means I really only have 1 thing to do. So, well, I have to go with Sabretooth because, yeah. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 3 for a catch runt, and I'm going to throw Cable into Sunspot.
All right. So Cable is a size 3. No, size 2. Sunspot is got 3 defensive, and he'll save all 3.
Wow.
Pretty solid.
That's okay. Cable takes 1.
So we will move them that way. Okay.
Then we're going to test Sunspot's luck again, and I'm going to pay 3 more for a Primal Pounce and throw myself into him.
All right.
So now you have to dodge 4.
All right. So takes 2.
Okay.
Not bad.
No, he's hanging in there. And then I'm going to pay 2 for a bloodthirsty onslaught into Warlock.
All right. Warlock is
and this will be 6 dice physical with a pierce and a bleed.
Are you outside of 3 of me?
No, I'm within 3 because it's range 3.
Well, the only reason why I asked that question, this is for the viewers at home. He is unsustainable online. So if he's outside of 3, I can add dice to that attack. That's all I'm asking. But he only has 3 physical. So
okay. So I do have a wild pierce and bleed. So I got the pierce and the bleed. Wow, good deal.
Pretty solid.
So looking at 4.
Saving 1 so far. Saving 2, so it's taking 2.
Well, pierce 1, so you're going to take 3.
All right.
And bleed.
All right, he is immune to bleed.
Okay.
Is that attack resolved real quick?
Let's see. Yes, but I get to place within 1 of the character.
Okay.
And then if you have a reaction, then yes.
Well, it's just after the attack is resolved.
Yes, that resolves my attack. So
all right, so all right, since that attack was done, I'm going to spend 2, and I'm going to play a card called Self Help. It is Warlock's card. If he takes damage, then the character within 2 of the attacking character. So the attacking character will get will take poison, and then within 2 of that character, he'll take poison as well, and that will be Weapon X. And then for each character within 3 of that character within Warlock will get a power. So I'll get those 2 power back. And then Warlock, or that self-help is done.
Okay. Then for Sabretooth's second action, he will just do a Claw Slash into Warlock.
All right.
Again, this will have a Wild, Pierce, and Bleed.
All right. Got the Pierce off.
Yeah, got the Pierce off.
So it takes 2, 3, 2.
Well, you block 1, so yeah, you're going to take 2?
Yeah, I'm going to block. I block 2, but you pierce 1 of those.
Yep.
So it takes 2.
It's 2.
And that'll be enough to daze Warlock.
Okay. And then Sabretooth will pay 1 to try and flip the point, which he does since you're dazed.
Yep. And then what I'm going to do is suspend for the leadership for that. Because Sunspot is within 3 of Warlock, he is a target character. I'm going to spend 1 from Sunspot, and I'm going to move him within 1 of the target character, and I'm going to get him as close as I can to this objective here. And yeah, so that would be for the leadership of New Mutants.
Okay. And then that will complete Sabretooth.
All right, so a lot of movement shenanigans, and because he moved,
Yeah,
I get a flare token. Okay, I'm going to go with Sun. I'm going to go with Sunspot. I'm going to spend 2 for the. I put my power over there. I'm going to spend 2 for Sunburn, which allows him to move. This is an action, so he'll move over here, and because he moves, he's going to get that 3rd solar flare, part of his movement. That's part of flare state. Now I can make an attack. Following that action, it's like a charge. So I'm going to make that attack, and I'm going to go into Wolverine, or I'm sorry, into Weapon X, and then I'm going to spend, I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to do Dark Solar Blast, which is a 7 dice energy, but I'm also going to spend my 3 flare tokens for thermokinetics, which allows me to add 3 dice onto that attack. So it's going to be 10 dice going into Wolverine. I'm sorry, going into Weapon X. And it's going to automatically incinerate, and then yeah. So we'll see if I get the things off, which it looks like I'm going to. So I'll explode that 1 crit. I'm gonna just take out these misses. So we have that many.
Well, I think this is a dead Wolverine. Blocking 1, taking 6.
Taking 6, is he still on?
No, he only has 5.
Okay. All right, so he gets hit with that, and then the thermokinetics, what that does is now, since it's triggered on a wild and a hit, anything within range 2 of the target character will suffer 1 damage, which will be Sabretooth. He'll suffer 1 damage. And he will actually daze, or will he not daze?
He's fine because of healing factor, so now he's back.
He's got the 1.
To 1.
Now he's back to 1. And then, so now we will go with his second activation, which is going to be the UV Strike. And that's going to be 5 dice in the Sabretooth. See if I can at least get...
Sabretooth will try and remember again, since you just dazed Wolverine.
So I'm just going to roll this for the crit. All right, so pretty hot. I mean, and that's no pun intended on that.
Come on, Sabretooth, you can do this.
Ooh, pretty solid.
Yeah. He doesn't get any rerolls. The details. He's still gonna take the 1.
Take the 1 and
he needs.
All right. Well, that was a pretty solid roll, though.
He tried.
And then Sunspot is now done. And I don't have. How much did I do on that? Just 1.
Just 1.
So I'm gonna keep that 1 in there and try to flip this point. And I do it with a hit. So I'll get that back. Now he's officially done.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate Maverick. We're just going to keep fighting over this point here.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Yeah. You're right.
Okay. So he moves up, and then... Let's see. What can you do today? He's going to do an... actually, what's Sunspot? Yeah, I'm going to do my Adamantium Knife.
Okay.
So this will be physical with bleed.
All right.
Avenge your friends. 1.
No, takes it.
Okay.
He avenged him.
Yeah, I guess. All right, then I'm just going to pay 1 and see if I get lucky here. To see 2. No, he fails. I only got 1.
All right. Well, that's interesting here. I think since you can shield the point.
No.
think I'm just going to send Kitty. I'm going to activate Kitty. I'm going to send her over here twice. Just get her here. And then I'm going to try to flip that. Not really exciting for Kitty Pryde, but it is a points game. So she got 3 and got it. All right. And she's done.
Okay.
Give a minute.
Nope, we're good here. We've already gone with Cable, so just gonna walk up and punch Magic.
That makes sense. This is physical.
Physical with bleed and pierce.
All right, let me see something real quick. I think I count. Oh, only Mystic. Okay. Pretty solid.
Pretty solid, and I do get my karate reroll.
All right, so I'm saving nothing.
Take 5.
Take 5. I think that might actually daze Magic. It does.
Okay.
So Magic's done. It takes. Hold on a second. Let me get 5 on that. I'm not going to put that on there. And then I'm going to spend 1 for the leadership. And I'm going to use it on Cable. And I'm going to put Cable within 1 of Magic. So we're going to put him there.
Beautiful. Because I'm going to pay 2 for a Frenzy, so I get a move and a free attack.
Nice, nice. Setting it up. Setting him up to give Cable more power.
So, well, let's... He's done this turn. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this is the free attack in the Cable.
So 3 dice physical. Pretty good.
Looking
4
at
so far.
4 again.
Nope. With the Pierce.
I did not get the Pierce, no.
Yes, takes 4.
Okay.
All right.
Now for my second active, I'm going to pay 2 for a Claw Rush.
Yep.
So this will be, again, physical into Cable.
Is that your second?
Yes.
Was this?
That was the, after I KO'd you, I paid 2 for Frenzy. Frenzy includes a move and an attack.
Okay. All right.
So this is Claw Rush.
This is her actual second one.
Yeah, this is her actual second one. And...
Who takes it all?
Ooh, well, it's only 3 this time, but you did
enough.
get a bleed.
3 would be enough to get him.
Okay.
So now Cable's dazed.
We'll take that. And she gets
a
removed.
lot of dazing happening right now. And no one's within 3 of that. Okay.
And then she's going to pay 1 to try and flip the point. She does.
All right. This comes off.
And that ends things for Laura.
I have no characters left. It's all you.
Okay. Well.
So this is the part where I'm just watching. A lot of going on over here against Sunspot. And
so, yeah, Honey Badger's just going to come in here, double move, and stand right by everybody.
Just to give everybody -1 defensive dice.
Yep. And since you're going to pick on Laura next turn anyway, I'm going to bring... Actually, let's keep you separated a little bit. We're just going to bring Deadpool back here. Double move.
All right.
Deadpool in the back.
All right. So at the end of turn 2, oh, you didn't daze Kitty. Okay.
No.
At the end of turn 2, I have I'm holding 2, 3. You took that one from me.
4.
4. Because I do have that one underneath there.
Yep.
It's going to be 8, and you're holding 4.
2 points. No, only 2 points
2.
and 1 thing, so I get 3 again.
So you're at 6.
Yep.
We'll go to round 3. Now, this will come into effect since I'm holding this one. We will give... I got to pick a character within 2.
You can only give it to Honey Badger. Everyone else is dazed.
Oh, he's not dazed?
Oh, I guess Maverick. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, how much does he have?
She has 5 and Maverick has 5.
All right, well, we'll give it to Honey Badger just because she's going to be effective the most. Dazed over here.
Yeah.
Nothing going on over there.
Yeah.
So we'll be back after the power-up. All right, guys, so we're going to start off, and I'm going to start off with Cable. I don't normally like to start off with Cable, but I have a feeling that this is the idea behind this is he's got a lot of characters over here that he's going to try to do damage and take this point or take this book off of Sunspot. This is the thinking behind this. So I'm going to try to just make the trade and take it off of Laura. So we're going to go with Cable. We're going to We're going to Plasma Blast into her. Into her. It's going to be 5 dice energy.
Okay, she will pay to remember.
Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
All right, so here we go. 5 dice energy. So 1 explode, 1 crit. So miss this. I am within 2.
Yep. So you get 3 rerolls.
See if I need them on this one or not.
I know karate. So no, she's gonna block 3.
She's gonna block 3.
Yep.
And I will re-roll 2 of these. I need to. No, I won't.
Okay.
I won't re-roll 2. I can. I have a choice. It's part of the weapon.
Yeah, you get to. Yeah.
All right, so I had 2. So she's gonna take 1.
She's gonna take 1. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's not a choice. It's not happens once per turn. So what she have left? She has full pop, right?
Yeah. So she's at 4.
I think what I'm gonna do is spend 5 for what's it? How do you say it? A second sun?
A
second sun?
Okay.
Sure.
The mystic attack.
The mystic attack. It's gonna be 7 dice. It's an area 2 attack, so it's gonna hit Deadpool as well.
Yep.
So we're gonna go 7 dice. We're gonna go into Laura first.
Okay.
This does have conditions on it, but we'll see what for each damage dealt. Oh, I get to remove it. There's no conditions. Here we go. 7 dice into Laura. Explode this crit. So we're gonna miss these. Just 3. Laura does not want to go down.
1.
Takes
Yeah,
1.
she's like, nope, not.
And then we're gonna do 7 dice into Deadpool. Yeah, Laura's
she's
dodging everything. So this is not a good roll for just 2 for
2 into Deadpool.
Yeah.
He's fine plus cry.
All right. So with that being done and annoying, we're just gonna spend 4. I'm gonna throw this truck.
Throw the truck
At Laura. Yeah.
Okay. 5 damage coming in. She's blocking 2 of it. She's gonna take 3, and that will.
Is that enough?
Fair, yeah.
She took everything. That was pretty good. I'll spend this 1 I have left to pick this up. She literally took everything from Cable right there.
Yeah, can't.
I mean, you can't really complain about that.
I was like, yeah, I can't really complain about her performance.
No, it was not bad.
So we're going for the cinematic play here. Weapon X is gonna move. Then he's gonna pay 2 for a charge. Put him here. And then as part of the charge, he gets an attack action. So I will pay for uncontrollable weapon. This will be 7 dice into Cable.
Cable?
If I get 2 wilds, I get to do it again.
All right. I'm only having 3 because I'm sure it's physical.
Yes, it's physical.
Oh, that was brutal. Don't even need to roll it.
No.
That was brutal. Is that attack result? Okay, so with that bad dice roll, I'm going to spend, just to show off another card, Survival by the Night. Survival of the Night, which is basically if a new mutant character is attacked, I can choose a new mutant within range 2, which is going to be magic. And I'm going to do this. There's no power on this. So I'm going to do this attack into Logan, or Weapon X, I should say, which is going to be 5 dice physical.
Wow. Well, he might as well pay to remember with dice like that.
All right. So that was pretty solid. And then magic comes back with that. That's kind of like a feels bad moment, not going to lie.
It looks like I'm taking 5.
5, yeah. And he's pushed away.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Wow.
That was a brutal swing of events. All right, so I'm going to go with Warlock. And I'm going to go T.O. Talon, which is going to be 5 dice physical. And I'm going to go into Honey Badger first. And I'm looking for a wild on this. It's going to be 5 dice.
She might as well remember.
I did get the wild off, and I will just roll this for the crit. So it's 2.
She takes 1.
Does she take 1 for I know karate or anything?
What's that?
I know karate or anything? Or is that
No, that's only Laura. So.
Okay, so she can take 1, and she's going to bleed and be poisoned. Then I'm going to do it again into Sabretooth, the same exact attack.
Actually, I'm going to pay 2, and you're going to do it again into Honey Badger.
All right. We'll do it again into Honey Badger then. And just 2 that time.
She takes 1 more.
All right. And then what I'll do, since Honey Badger took all the damage, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend 2 for the. He's got something called trans mode. Hold on. What's that say? Tecmo. I just turned it off. Like trans mode, right?
Oh yeah, trans mode virus infection.
So now that my 2 activations are done,
I did have one thing. Since your attack ended, I'm going to play 2 for implanted memories.
Okay.
And then I roll 4 dice for each crit and wild. You take a damage.
Okay, this is on Warlock, right?
This is on Warlock because you are within 3 range 3. So you take nothing. Great.
Right. This has not been good to you.
Par for course. But all right, now Warlock's going to throw the card.
Now Warlock is what I'm going to do is I'm going to use I'm going to spend 2 and I'm going to use transmode virus infection. So anybody with poison is going to take 2 damage, and that's going to be the Honey Badger.
Oh, that's enough to daze her.
That's enough to daze her. And then I'm going to take on that same attack, that superpower. I take 2 damage as well, so I'm going to take 2 on that damage as well. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 because I don't get power for that for hurting myself. I'm going to spend 2 for techno-organic absorption, and I'm going to absorb this car, and I'm going to gain. Now this is where the interaction between this and Maverick comes in. So I'm going to heal myself 2. However,
I'm going to pay 2 for anti-healing factor corrosive. So when an enemy character within range 3 would remove damage from itself, the enemy character does not remove any damage.
Okay, so he's going to stop me from healing myself from the car.
Yes.
Is essentially what's going to happen. And then I am going to be done.
All right, we'll activate Sabretooth. He'll pay 3 for a Primal Pounce into Sunspot.
Okay.
Just bounce into him.
So 3.
Yep.
All right, saved 1. I got 1 damage with 2.
Yeah. Saves 2, takes 1. And then I will just do a basic Claw Slash into him.
All right.
For 2.
2. Well, that's enough to got a crit. I'll just reroll that one. So he's down to 1. Unless you have unless it's a pierce.
Well, I do, but I didn't roll
the pierce.
in a while.
Gotcha.
So then I guess my other action will just be a Claw Slash into him again.
All right.
Since the first one was a superpower, nothing else to do.
Another 1 crit. Come on, Sunspot, just save 1 of these, man. I didn't.
Oh wow.
He dazes. This pops out.
Okay.
He dazes, and then what I'm going to do is a reactive superpower. I'm going to use Tomorrow's Soldiers, which basically all new mutants after a character is dazed will gain 2 power. All non-dazed mutants will gain 2 power.
Gotcha.
So that's going to be 2 for Magic, 2 for Kitty, 2 for Warlock, and 2 for Cable.
Okay. Then I will pay 1 to pick up his objective. I'll pass it over to you.
Alrighty. All right, so we're gonna activate Magic. I'm gonna spend 3, and I'm going to journey through or limbo step, which is gonna put her right here. Then I'm gonna spend 4 for Dark Sickle, which is going to be 6 dice Mystic into Deadpool.
Okay, Deadpool will try and remember.
And during this, I'm going to count skulls for Mystic, and on both are a dice. So far, So far, that is 5.
5. I get 1 reroll.
Give me a skull. All right.
Oh, hey, I block 1.
So it takes 4.
Takes 4, and that's enough to daze the pool man.
All right. So I'm going to spend 1. Try to flip that thing. I do. Flipping is not necessarily a given in this game. And then I think then what we'll do is I'm not going to be able to get up there, but what we will do is move magic this way. And then magic is going to be done. All right, so that leaves you with Maverick.
Yeah, just Maverick. That's gonna move up. Then I am going to do a. I'm gonna do plasma blasters into Kitty Pryde, so this will be energy.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to spend 2 for can't touch this, which is going to add dice to my energy, which is going to give me 5 dice.
Okay. Let's see, lots of crits. Wow, 1.
Saved 1.
Okay.
Did you get a reroll?
I don't get rerolls, but I did get rapid fire. So
okay. So that's back down to 3.
So 4 coming in.
Yeah. 3. Saved. This is
Saves
mine.
3.
Save 3.
So
So
take 1.
Take 1.
Okay, and then I'm gonna spend my 1 power to try and flip the point.
All right.
And I do.
Yep. Hit crit well. Yep.
Nice job, man.
Pull that out of there. All right, we're gonna go with Kitty, and we're going to do get him
Lockheed.
Lockheed. I don't have my glasses on, guys. Get him Lockheed, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do first, which is gonna be energy. It does have incinerate. After this tech is resolved, your character gains a cigarette condition, incinerate condition. So we're gonna go 4 dice. I need a wild.
Okay.
Did not get it yet. Did not get it. So, but did get 3.
3. Blocking 1.
Still takes 2.
We'll take 2.
Alrighty. All right, my second activation, I'm just going to spend 3 for intangible assault, which is basically you do not count crits as results. You can't explode them. If I get a wild, I get the place within 2, but it's just 7 dice. It is physical. So, see if I can do some work. It's kind of a dumb attack because I do gain 1 power off this stuff, right? No. Well, I can't. All right, let's go. 7 dice. 1 crit. Yeah, so I'm going to take out these.
Okay.
So it looks like 5.
Come on, Mav. He's dosed.
All right. Is he carrying?
No.
All right. So you will daze, but I don't have enough power to flip that point. And she is done.
You took out all my people. I get priority. Whoa.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
You got Sunspot. And all right. So I did have priority that turn. And we have, I'm holding 2 books. I'm holding 2 of the blues. That's going to give me 4, which is going to put me at 12.
I got 3 again.
At least we've been consistent.
Yeah.
Not great consistent. I mean, that was a big whiff right here. But all right, we'll be back after the power up. Good.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate Laura first. And she is going to just pay 2 for a Claw Rush into Magic.
All right.
So this will be 6 dice physical.
All right, so that's my 3 dice.
With a Pierce and a Bleed.
Pretty good.
Crit. Okay.
Now would be a really good time to start hitting people.
Yeah, I was like, this would be great. So 5.
Except that that's actually pretty solid. So it takes 2.
Yep, it takes 2. No pierce or no
pierce.
bleed. Nope. And let's see. As part of... I did that out of order. Then you know what? Okay, I'm just going to correct my error. So then I'm going to pay 1 to try and flip that point.
Okay.
Which I did.
You do pretty easily. Because I got no one on it.
Yep. And then I'm going to pay 2 again for a claw rush into magic. Which I should have paid first because as claw rush I could have moved and gone somewhere else. That was the mistake.
So we have 3.
So another physical. Oh, she got the pierce off this time.
All right, so that's 4.
Yep, 4.
Right, so I need something big here. No.
Okay.
You get her. So magic is done.
Okay. Then I can pay 2 for frenzy to get an S move.
Now my leadership is off the table.
And then I get a free swing into Cable.
All right, I'll spend 2 for kinetic shield.
Okay, and I'm
That
spending...
would be 5 dice.
She knows karate for 3.
3 with the pierce.
Yep.
So you're gonna I'll take 2.
Yep. And you do get bleed.
All right. Take 2.
And that ends it for 4.
All right. Well, the question is, can Deadpool take out Cable? You laugh.
Because I know Deadpool cannot take out Cable. Because Cable gets to go first.
Yeah, the question is, what happens here? What happens here? I think we go into Deadpool and try to keep Cable alive. So what we're going to do first is we're going to I'm going to plasma rifle him. I think that's the way to go at the moment. So plasma rifle, it's going to be 5 attacks. Going in energy, going into Deadpool. Rerolling 2 of these. I want to incinerate, essentially. Well, that was brutal. Look, at least reroll one of these. So I got 1.
1. I got blocked it.
All right, so we will do it again. Because I don't have a choice, but we're going to use 5 new dice. Because obviously those didn't want to do their job. Reroll 2 of these.
Rerolls, yeah.
All right, dig and incinerate off, and that's 4.
Deadpool blocks 3. Takes 1 and gets incinerated.
All right. So with that being said, we will spend 2 and just body slide over. I'm just going to hit this thing here because I have to move him 2, and then we'll spend the 1. And I'll try to... Is Deadpool flipped? Oh, he counts
as healthy, so
that's pretty solid. I need 2 on this one. And I do not get it. So that's still yours. Okay. And Cable is done.
Alrighty, well...
Because I do have... Actually, I do have enough to throw this.
Throw that, yep.
Yeah, because I do have 1 power left. I'll throw this at Deadpool.
Okay. So size 1, 2 damage coming in.
Takes 1. Yeah, I will... want to max out the power.
Yeah, I get it.
Mega threat level. Take the sign.
Yeah, take this. All right, I'm gonna have to activate Sabretooth. He is going to have to do a claw slash into Warlock.
Okay.
Now you are -1 defense because Honey Badger is too dangerous to ignore.
Is she? Is she really?
Sure.
So I'm here within 3 me. Okay, so
yep.
2 dice.
Go Sabretooth. All right, looking at 3.
Save nothing. So it takes 3.
All right.
That gets Warlock. You only need a 3.
Oh.
So Warlock is out.
Well, then I'm going to...
I think you did enough this game.
Then I'm going to pay 2 for... Pierce and bleed? No. I am just going to pay 3 for another Primal Pounce, so I will jump into Sunspot. You have to dodge 4.
Takes out 4.
Takes out 4.
Pretty solid.
And then I will claw slash into him. He's one less dice from ankle biter. Oh, he's
2.
in trouble. Just 2.
No, save them both.
Save them both. Yep.
All right.
And with my last power, I will try to flip. And I do. 2
That's pretty easily.
Yeah.
We'll move the honey badger over. Take
For
this
at least
off.
1 second.
All right.
And now that I've powered up Sunspot insanely.
We will. All right, we're going to go with Sunspot next, just because I have to get rid of Laura because she has, or Honey Badger, because she has the ability to take her out of the game. What's her name actually in the game?
Gabrielle is her.
Daphne? No, I'm not.
It's Gabrielle.
All right, so here we go. We're going to spend 2 and let Sunspot move. We're going to move him over to this side. We're also going to give him a flare token. Then I'm going to spend 3 for Dark Solar Blast into Honey Badger, which is going to give me 7 dice energy. Then I'm going to actually spend that flare token and add 1 more dice into that. So now it's 8. And we're going to try to see if we can do some work to her. We got 1 crit. So I'll take out these misses. So it's
4.
just 4. I did get the...
She's going to block 1 and take 3.
I did get the damage off on it, where Wolverine or Sabretooth is going to take a damage. Because it says after the attack is resolved, other characters within range 2 take a damage.
So Sabretooth, I'll take 1.
And then what we're going to do is... what you have left? 1?
1
2?
left.
Dude, I'm just going to spend 3 and do it again.
Okay.
And we're going to mess around. So it's going to be 7 dice this time because I have no flare tokens. We'll just explode that crit with this. So that would be...
Amazingly
7.
impossible for me to survive, even on double crits.
All right, so that's that. I will then spend 1... And that's going to let me reroll. I did get it, so I'm going to take this back. Sunspot by himself has been doing some work over here, actually.
Yes, he has.
That leaves you with Deadpool
and Maverick, actually.
And Maverick.
So we're going to activate Maverick first.
Makes sense.
He's going to play Agent 0, so this will be a 7 dice energy attack.
Into Shadowcat.
And the Shadowcat, yep.
Do I have anything defensively against this?
You can, you need 2 power.
No, I need 2 power, yep.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing the big ones first. And on a wild, I get a throw. I got the throw, a crit.
All right, pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, that's
6. And I'm going to save 1. So I'm taking 5.
Take 5.
That actually might get her out. That takes her out. That flips her.
Okay, I was going to say
and
that.
she drops.
I'll pop the thing into the thing.
You want to pick this up?
Yeah, I'll pay 1 to pick it up. And I don't think... No, I'm not going to be able to get in range. She doesn't have any fun movement stuff. Actually, wait a minute. No, because I did 1. That would only be a move and an attack. Well, then I'm just going to do Plasma Blasters into Sunspot.
All right.
So this will be energy with a hit rapid fire.
Got 4 dice for Sunspot.
So 1.
Saved it.
Okay. Now here we go. I got rapid fire.
2 so far.
So 3.
Saved it.
He's fine.
Dude,
Well, at least we got all of those out of the way.
I need those to be hits, man. All right, Deadpool.
All right, now on to Deadpool. Can you do it? Well, we're going to start with a 4 cost maximum effort.
Okay.
So this will be 7 dice physical into Cable. And then I get an advance, and then anybody who's within 2 suffers a damage. So,
Enemy characters within 2. That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's really good.
Okay, so we got
You
2,
could possibly take
4.
Cable out of the game. That was a hit.
Yeah, that was a hit. Sorry.
So that only saves 1. So taking 5.
Taking 5 there.
Oh, he's done. Cable's done. This false.
Okay.
That was just enough to get him. Well, yeah, that was just enough to get him because let me see something real quick. I want ally character rolls if this character result is. All right, so I'm going to play. This is reactive real quick before we do that. So I'm going to play practice round. When the ally character rolls dice, if the results contain a no wild or no crits, which they didn't, I can re-roll. The character plays this card, can also re-roll skulls. So I'm just going to re-roll 3 because you did 5, right?
Yeah, you got 5 damage coming in. Yep.
Save 1. So it's taking 4.
Okay. However, I get a movement, and any character within 2 inches takes an additional damage, so you still die.
Yeah, you still die. All right. So he's done. This pops out.
Yep. And then I will pay 1 to pick that one up.
All right. Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
And then Deadpool will shake and incinerate.
All right. So that's it for me. My turn.
That also ends it for me.
All right. So I am not holding anything anymore. I'm just going to hold this one. That's going to give me 13.
I get 6. I'm holding 3 and 3.
So it's going to give you 15. And we'll be back at round 6.
Well, you get the important priority in the last.
And I'm going to take it. I'm already dazed.
Yeah, you're dazed.
But you're going to take a damage here from.
Yes. So Sabletooth will take 1.
And we'll be back. All right, guys. So we saw how the game went. There was a huge turn. That was a huge turn for Weapon X. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 for Sunspot. I'm going to bring him here within 2 there and within 2 of Maverick. Within 2 of Maverick. And then we're going to UV strike into Sabretooth. And it's going to be 5 dice energy.
Okay.
See if I can get that one to drop them. So I got 3 off. I did.
Yep, that'll kill him.
Right. And I did get the. I did get the heating up, so I'm going to get another flare token for that. And then I'm going to go same exact attack into Maverick.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my 2 flare tokens to add 2 dice. So we're going to have 7 dice UV strike in the Maverick.
All right. Well, he will pay the new token to remember since he took out Sabretooth.
Yeah, I need. How much of the damage did I do on that?
You only did 1.
1. All right, so I'm gonna spend 1 real quick and pick this up.
Got it.
Because he does get power off of that. And then crit. So these miss. So it looks like 4.
4. All right, come on, man. Blocks 2.
All right, so it takes 2.
Oops, it takes 2. Not the best, but okay.
And then, all right, so I will spend 2 power. It's either 2 power or 2 flare tokens. And we'll use high energy convention. And we will throw, doesn't even matter which one, we'll throw this. Boom.
Okay.
So he's got a block.
2 damage coming in. He takes both.
All right.
Goodness gracious.
What's he at?
He's got 1 left.
1 left. All right. And I think that's it for all I can do with Sunspot, and he's done.
Okay. Well, we're going to go.
Good? No,
I'm good. We're going to chase the tail on this one.
Gotcha.
He's going to pay 3 for an Agent 0 right back into Sunspot.
All right.
So this will be 7 dice energy. On a wild, I get a throw.
All right. That's pretty good because I only have 3 dice.
Wow. He's tired. You're fine. Okay. Well, Spite didn't do anything. So he's going to go ahead and do that again, except this time into Kitty Pride.
All right. And this is Kitty. Can I spend 2 to add dice?
This will be energy.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2.
I think so.
And I'm going to add. Do I need to do this? How many dice is it?
7. 8.
Yeah, I'll spend 2. I'll add 2 dice in the kitties.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
Yeah, that's
really good. 7 hits.
Yeah, all 7.
Saved 1. Ooh.
She takes 6.
Take 6. That is a. Did I get to reroll any of those on that?
No.
No, that is pretty bad. Yes, that's 7. I took 6. Kitty's out. All right. I think at that point, that actually ending Kitty right there was big. I think that ends the game because I can only get.
Yeah, right now you're scoring 2 points.
Yeah, right now you have more than one.
Two more.
So I think we could call it there actually.
Okay.
Because you could, you could still do other
You
stuff.
can still move around, but yeah.
As the game ends, Sunspot versus everybody else. So you score. Who had priority that one? Me.
Yes, you did have priority.
All right.
turn.
So I'm going to score 2, which is going to put me at 15. You are going to score 3, 5, which puts you at 20. And it was a good comeback, dude. It was a really good comeback, actually.
Yeah.
We showed a lot of, I think we showed a lot of good stuff on what these characters can do.
I think so. Yeah, I think we got to show a lot of the new mutant interaction. We get to move around, how that powers up Sunspot.
Right.
We got to see some of the anti-healing factor stuff from Maverick.
I think we really didn't get to see Weapon X at the big time because he whiffed over here. And I don't think we got to really see fully what Warlock can do. I think Weapon X and Warlock, we didn't get to see a lot what they get to do. But we did get to see what Maverick did. We definitely got to see what Sunspot got to do. And we already know what Cable does.
Yeah.
No, it was actually a good game. It's a good comeback on your point. There was a couple interactions right there where the movement ability and then me being able to do damage outside of my turn is pretty solid. The leadership is actually better than I thought.
I agree with you. I agree. I think on paper reading it, I wasn't, I don't want to say worried, but I think it was going to have an impact on the game. It really did. It does let you shuffle the people you needed to around.
Exactly.
So I think that definitely helped out, as far as the New Mutants being able to do stuff. I think it boiled down to, I actually learned a fun lesson: stay away from Warlock, because clumping up here in that section, I basically had to target him first.
Yeah,
because if I didn't, he was just going to, as we saw, he did it one time, and then I had to stop it because if he would have gotten poison and bleed off on multiple people, that whole thing would have shut down quickly. So.
Yeah, it would have been a little. Yeah, you're right. His ability to heal himself. Actually, Warlock at a 3 threat. Just by looking at his card, we look at it as a 3 threat, and he doesn't look solid. He's not great. But just by looking at it,
right?
But playing it,
I think he's definitely
playing it is really good.
Yeah,
and again, and Sunspot's another one where I didn't. When I'm just looking, I was like, "Oh, what is?" He's not great,
right?
But then you put him with the New Mutant stuff.
Yes.
Then you give him flare tokens, and all of a sudden,
he's
becomes
knocking
better.
people out. And I purposely put Maverick opposite of Warlock. If we go back, you guys go back to the beginning, you'll see Maverick was not deployed. I knew going into this about Warlock's healing ability. Yeah. I know Cable kind of can, but I assume Cable would be middle anyway. So that's why you saw Maverick over here specifically, because I didn't want Warlock running amok. Being able to heal off a light post is pretty busted.
Yeah, we're gonna heal this.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
Heal this car. Yeah,
wow. Okay,
it was a good game. I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, always, man.
I thought we got a chance to show off some of the characters. Again, Warlock a little bit different. That weapon axe definitely we didn't get to see a lot of because to target him right off the rip. So, but as always, guys, God bless. Peace out.